Welcome guys back to Minecraft Create. There's been a couple of changes since the last time we spoke and saw each other and so forth. And since the update that I did, I'm still struggling a bit with lag in some areas, but luckily I'm switching everything off, so hopefully that helps. But I've done quite a bit of things since the last time. As you can see, we've got some train tracks, and today we are building our first train. And the whole purpose of it is, you can see if I go this tunnel here behind me, that leads all the way to our starter base and world spawn, where we first started everything off. And I want to get all the items and the stuff that's gathered up there. I've already put it into a vault. It's already sorted into vaults, and I just want to bring it here and then add it onto the storage we have here. And I'm planning on building a bigger, better storage area somewhere else. And well, I don't know if you have noticed, but you can see the ceiling and the floor on the tunnel looks different. I went and I rebuilt the tunnel that we had is gone. That doesn't exist. So let's open up the map. You can see here we are here. There you can see the railway line going all the way through. There's our other factory down there. And we've got a factory we're still going to build up on top over there. And this goes all the way to our starter base there. There you can see the railway line, the train line goes all the way there. And the vault is right over there. You can see it. There, I rerouted everything from there and down there to this side, except what's inside our little workshop. That I'm leaving as is. So I want to build a train and try and get that to this spot so that I can add it in here. And if we have a look here, whoops. Here's our very first train station. Okay, this is our storage depot. So I want to build a train here that's to stop here, and then we're going to have to build something up to link it to the storage here. So it just has to drop the items right over here. So I think a normal belt system or something will work. I just haven't done it because I wasn't sure how it was going to be. So, and we got to collect the items. So I think the first thing, I got a schematic here. The first time I'm using a schematic in this world. Okay, now I've got to see whether this is actually going to work. I don't know if this is going to be right. Let's put it down there. And where is my... Why don't I see my picture of my train? Where's my train? Well, I think I've sorted this out now. We've got the schematic here. The train is showing nicely. Except for all the wheels and things that it looks like it's missing. And some of the parts that I put in here. Okay, so I've put down our schematic cannon. So first, a long time I've actually used the schematic, but we've got all the materials. Well, we actually got to gather up all the materials. So I'm going to quickly do that. We can do a little time lapse, and then I'll see you guys after that. Well, the train is built. Thank goodness. But whether it's actually going to work, that's the magic question. I keep forgetting to actually switch off my map. This little mini map that I've got, I keep forgetting to switch that off. Because that's like usually an emergency type of thing. So, in case anyone asks about that on time lapses and things like that. But I need to remember to switch it off. But anyway, let's quickly see. We need to set up the station and to see whether this thing's actually going to be on the right spot. Now, well, let me explain quickly what's here. So we've got two storage devices, yeah, two vaults. And you can see here we've got an interface over here, portable storage interfaces. One there, and there's one on that side. You can see this one's also got it. And on this one, under each corner. So this should connect with that at any time we want to do something. Now I want to set up a thing to drop it onto there. So I think we actually can move this train a couple of blocks back. Let me see quickly. How can we quickly do this? If we wanted to drop on there, we can actually just add a thing like that, and then it can drop us. We can extend this a little bit and do that, and then add a line down here. Okay, so we do that, and then that will just drop straight onto that. And I can extend this, but now is this going to be... Oh no, wait, that's too high. Ooh, that might be a problem. Mr. Enderman, where are you? Don't tell me inside my train. Okay, wait, this is not going to work. This needs to drop down. Yeah, this is too high. That is too high. But now the problem is... Okay, wait, this is now making things a little bit more... Okay, so that... Where's my torches? I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, okay, so the train is there. We need that one like that. And that off like that. Okay, that's the height. So the belt needs to be here. I need to get the belt in there. But I can't have it next to this. Which means I'm going to have to move these... Oh gosh, I forgot it doesn't work with that. Okay, come now. Okay, these are my extra... what do you call it? Boxes that I've already upgraded. So that's why I put them here, because I swap and change them around with certain things over there. And you can see here we've got a lot of glass already cooked up, and there's that, and I've got my backpacks. Okay, so this is going to have to run onto there. I want to use that side one. Okay, so let's put that there like this. We stick that on there. Okay, we're going to extend that out to there, and then have that go onto that belt, and then this will just go on like that, and we should just be able to stick that onto there. And then I can add another one going on this side. Okay, so we add this onto there like that. I'm not sure whether one is enough of this or not. Let's see, this is going to be... I need this to be over there. Whoops. So if I do that... Okay, we dump that on there. Okay, so that's coming out. And is this thing right? No, that's right, I think. And that's going to dump onto that. So that should do that. Okay, so let's quickly add in some power to this. Okay, well, we put that there. Okay, so that's going in the right direction. Let's see, can I get this to go the right direction? No, we need to add in that more power onto that. I need another one. Okay, so I'll just add in a... Come on. Okay, so that's going the right way. And then let's put one there, and then just add that to that. And no, you have to rotate that. Okay, put another. There we go. That should work. Okay, so that is exactly where the train needs to stop. So now we need a train station on the front. I believe it's the front wheel. Where are these things mob spawning? Somewhere below me or above me. Okay, I believe it's on the front one, if I'm correct. Put it under that one and then put it there. Right. Ah, there we go. 6 bogies. Assemble. Yeah, okay. What am I calling this now? Okay, the station needs to be what's it? Storage depot. And what are we gonna call this train? I don't know what should I call it? RKB Express? How's that? Otherwise you guys gotta give me a name for it. Express. Bit of a weird name, but okay. There we go. I think that's working. And there we can see it's connected. That is fantastic. It looks like it's working. Okay, well guys, we are now gonna head back to World Spawn, which is in that direction. I should be able to drive backwards, shouldn't I? Okay, click on that. Go forward. Yeah, the train's going. Okay, let's see quickly. How does it look from this side? Everything's working fine. Okay, so we are heading in that direction. I'm going to have to drive backwards. Otherwise I've got to build another engine on the back there to drive in that direction. Okay, so I'll see you guys at back at World Spawn. Well guys, here is our starter base, World Spawn. So now I just need to get this train in the right location. There you can see there's the vault, which I need to connect it to. So we just got to park the train in the right way. Hopefully this goes a little bit faster with the going forward. I wasn't exactly planning on going everything in reverse. Okay, so let's see here now. We need this to be, whoa, hold on. Okay, let's quickly see here. Yeah, I need to connect these two. Well, actually I don't need both of them. I just need the one. Because this we're not going to be doing again. Unless I store things. All that storage, everything that's in there is in here. Or it should be. Now there you can see everything there. So I want to take all this out and then move it to the other one. I do have things inside the, what do you call it? The workshop there. There's a lot of blocks and things in there. So I don't know, I might no, take it out there. I'm not exactly sure whether I want to do it or not. But I want to mainly get this stuff out because there's a couple of things in there, especially with ores and stuff that we can still use. So, and obviously the iron and the wither roses and stuff from that little farm there. So we just need one connection to get this across. Now let's see, I just need one thing to work, so I think let's but you know what, I need to now first set up the station. Okay, is this thing in the right? Okay, we have to move this train forward a little bit. I need this train station. Let's quickly see here. Click that a little bit forward. Okay, that should do it. Let's see, that's lined up. Okay, so it actually should be on this block. No, I need it at least on this block. Okay, that's where it needs to be. So this is one block forward. So we're going to put, instead of there, it's going to be there, I think. Let's see if this works. Great train, no bogies. Okay, so we need to move this forward a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's see if that worked. I think I did. Assemble train. No? Hold on. Create. No. Where are you? Why aren't you picking up? Let's see, because now if I do that... Okay, looks like I need to go forward a little bit more. A little bit more. Oopsie. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, that's more or less in line. Okay, no, I think I need to redo this now. Just to be under there and over there, and then create new train. Why is it not picking it up? Okay, let's... This is world spawn. There we go, world spawn. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Go back, and then approach the station. There we go. Now it stops exactly where it should be. And that is correct. Okay, so. But now I need to... Does this thing work without the... Whoops, there we go. Oh, it actually does work. Hey, where'd you go? Did something fall in now? No. Okay, so all we need now is that and that and that. And then we're gonna do... Let's quickly add that onto that. Do that, minimize that. And then just add this. Like that. And that goes onto there. That goes onto that. And that should work fine. Now just to get the power back on again. Okay, let's just add some to this. Just so that it looks a bit more sturdy. Ah, there you are. Okay, let's get the power back on. Okay, whoops, and I think I left it in here if I'm not mistaken. There we go. All we do is add that onto that. And I need to... Where is that? And... Just get... Add that. Onto that, and then... Whoops. Okay, I think that's... No, that's the wrong direction. Okay, let's do this. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, we need to add one more on. And then just do that. Is it working? Haha, it's working. And there we go, everything is going in. Okay, now I just gotta wait until this finishes off. Well, there we go. Everything is taken over from that one. It only took a couple of, what, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I added on another belt just to make it go a little bit faster, so everything's all done. So we can head back to our base and then stop this off. first what I want to do is actually switch off this power. So let's go. I can't jump up. There we go. Let's switch this off here before I leave. We just take that one out and put it in there. This is powering that farm down there with the iron, so that's good. That continuously goes, so I can leave that on there. Everything else is switched off, so we don't have to worry about it running unnecessarily. So let's head to our base. Okay. Oops, I want to sit. Doors closed, and here we go. Well, there we are, home sweet home, and the items are already going off. That's fantastic. Okay, so there's everything going off. That's going in, and it's gonna stock up all the rest of our stuff we've got busy gathering up there. Wow, okay. I'm glad that's working. Makes it easier than carting it in shulker boxes or chests or whatnot. Now, while that's busy going, I thought we'll go have a look down there, but I actually want to take the train with me, so I think let's wait a second there, because I need to make a train on that side anyway. Okay, so these 2 vaults are now empty. We got everything that we had, well, most of everything we stored up at World Spawn. So I just want to quickly show you guys the other side here. I've got 2 tracks here with me, because I want to install these 2 train stations. So let's head out this way and have a look. It's definitely better going forward than backwards. Maybe I should just add another train locomotive, or make a copy of this one and just stick it on the front. There we go. Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, now I want to make a station here. Let's see here quickly. Come on. There we go. This side. Now I can't get up here now unless I break something, because I changed this pathway and this whole corner here. So you can see now there's the base area down there, and it continues going this way. I made a cool drill. Oh, actually I got 2 of them. They're basically duplicates. It's just one does the floor, just the floor. The other one builds the floor, the walls, and the ceiling. And you can push it through lava, water. That will still build straight through and will block it off, so you don't have anything leaking on you. But I'm going to do a tutorial on that one. Now this train, I actually want to stop here. But my plan is, well, this can actually go a little bit more forward. I think the center, let me just get the center of it. Center's about there. Go to the camera quickly. Yes, okay, so this is where I want the entrance. I want to build a bridge going over here, so we're going to make this whole area look nice over here. I'm not going to build anything on this side. I can do something to make this look a bit nicer. You can see there's like an island here with a river going through. So I'm going to try and make this look a bit nicer. And this part down here, we'll landscape everything. And then build a bridge going over here, so the train will go under it. But I need to make this stop on the spot. So basically exactly where I am. 1 block forward, I think over there. And then put that like that. Now what this is what factory is this? This is, what are we going to call it? Because we do the blaze powder. Well, actually, this is the gunpowder factory. Yeah. So we'll call that the gunpowder factory. Okay, gunpowder factory. There we go, gunpowder factory. Okay, so then we get into the train. Come on. Okay, let's close that, controls, all that. Let's see. There we go. Okay, just check my camera quickly. Oopsie. Get off that. Okay, so there, I'm inside there now. Say hello to me. Okay, so there's the station. And we're going to build a bridge going over from here to there. And something, obviously some stairs to walk up. Okay, so that's the one station. Now, a little heads up for a future project. Oh man, now it starts raining. Oh, I forgot to mention, you see on top of the train, I've got the chutes over there. Because you can use that for anything we want to, like, we get to somewhere and you can use that to store as well. You can put the greens in there. Ooh, stop. Ooh, that was close. Okay, here is my next factory gonna be. So you guys gonna have to wait to see what comes next time. Okay, well, before I go over this thing, I'm just wondering now. Yeah, I need to still build the tracks and everything there. Okay, well guys, that is everything for today. So I will see you guys in our next episode. Cheers.